what's up, guys? So DC's new upcoming film Blue Beetle that is around the corner, and if you even with the more marketing coming from Warner Bros. And there seems to be a less marketing for this film because that means Warner Bros. Is definitely setting up Blue Beetle to flop at the box office, and even as we're about to have the superhero debut, the first live-action superhero with Jamie Reyes, aka Blue Beetle, played by Sholem Marduina, and even with the SAG strike that's currently happening, and so much more as well. And so in this video, we're breaking all down, breaking down if Blue Beetle is in trouble, and if it's going to fail at the box office, and even we're breaking down and explaining what the SAG strike means, and even with the actors, I can be a part of the promotion for the film as well. And so if you're new to the channel and don't know about this, be sure to subscribe and the bell so much on videos of this. And so let's get into it. And now let's just start off with the marketing for Blue Beetle, because if you guys do know that this week we got a new trailer for Blue Beetle officially released, and from the looks of this trailer, like it looks like a total blast. And even from looking at the Blue Beetle suit, it looks so sick. It has like clean Iron Man vibes, and even it has like totally clean visuals and transitions. And even with so that this is a film I'm really a little bit looking forward to, and even with the Warner Bros. I released this during a weird time, especially with the Walkman movie that comes out at the end of the year, and that trailer also released that idea as well. And even with the Warner Bros. Just randomly dropping it and not having a separate date for the Blue Beetle trailer, and that caused like a less talk surrounding this trailer and this film. And even with the Warner Bros., I don't want anyone to know that this movie exists. And I think with the Blue Beetle, I think it's destined to flop at the box office. And even with the Warner Bros. Has gone completely radio silent about Blue Beetle and not promoting it everywhere else, or like showing it in TV spots and stuff like that. And even as like lead up to the fans to promote the movie themselves, by showing like fake promos, and even with the fans that are definitely concerned if a Blue Beetle is going to flop at the box office, because they don't want it to flop the way that the Flash flop at the box office, because even with the movie like the Flash, and that's just so much controversy, but even with the Blue Beetle that doesn't have controversy around it either. I mean, it's the film that I'm really looking forward to. It looks like a blast, and I'm really looking forward to Sholem Marduina superhero debut as a Jamie Reyes, aka the Blue Beetle, and like even with so I think it's definitely concerning fans, is definitely concerning the future of DC. And even with the actors and Warner Bros. I kind of promote this film, it's because even with the SAG strike that's currently happening right now, and even with the SAG that stands for Screen Actors Guild, and that means with the actors that have gone on strike, and this means that like with the actors that they cannot film any movie and TV productions, cannot be involved in press junkets or go into interviews or even attend premieres or even attend SDCC to promote the new films there. And I think that this will raise a lot of concern for Blue Beetle, especially with the Sholem Marduina himself, who told the social media and said that like, he cannot be involved in the promotion of the film. And this is what he said in the following with the video.
And because of that reason, I won't be able to promote the movie throughout the duration of this press junket. We had so much great stuff aligned, and I really wish that we could get it to you guys, but we need to stand on the right side of history, and because of that, we're planting our feet in the ground. With that being said, this is a fantastic movie, and it needs to be seen on the biggest screen. It was so fantastic to get to film my first movie for IMAX and to work with such a phenomenal cast and crew.
And now, especially with Sholem Marduina himself, he just like coming out and saying that he won't be involved in the promotion of the film, that this definitely raises concern for the fans, because even I think like we definitely all want to see this film on the biggest screen as possible, especially for IMAX. But I think with Blue Beetle, that I think it's about to flop at the box office, because if like, the actors and Warner Bros. Cannot be there to promote the film and even lead up to the fans to promote the film themselves, because I think Blue Beetle is definitely in trouble. But I'm so looking forward to see this film, especially on opening night. And I think the fans will too. But I think this is where raises a lot of concern, especially as we look at the future of DC as we see it right now. And even with the SAG strike that's currently happening, and with the actors film or promote any other new films, it's definitely not just Blue Beetle that we should be concerned about, but it's also for Deadpool 3, Gladiator 2, Mission Impossible 8, and so many more films that are currently filming and that have now been put on hold, all mainly due to the strike. But especially with Blue Beetle that's around the corner, with Warner Bros. Has done a lot less marketing. Even though we're releasing the new trailer at a weird time, it definitely raises concern from the fans. And even though so I think we're definitely looking at a flop here for DC. And now, with all this, I think we should definitely be concerned for Blue Beetle as we're looking at another flop for DC. Yeah, I'm excited to see this movie myself on the big screen, especially with Sean Dwayne making his superhero debut as Jamie Reyes, aka the Blue Beetle, and even with the suit that looks totally sick, and even with the marketing, it's going to lead it up to the fans themselves to promote the film, and even with the studio and the actors not promoting the film themselves, I think we should definitely be concerned about this film, and even though so I think it's going to be into the power of the fans to promote the film as much as possible, so that people can see it in theaters. And even after this film, and especially if a Blue Beetle flops and fails, and that means that this superhero cannot continue, and James going to do a DC slate, especially with all that as well. So I mean, I'm very excited for Blue Beetle, and I think we should definitely wait and see for what the outcome is as well. And so that is going to be for this video. Let me know guys' thoughts in the comments below, and what your thoughts on this. If a Blue Beetle is in trouble, we should definitely be concerned, especially if we're looking at another flop from DC. Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like and subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos, and you also follow my social, which are linked down below. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.